From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Bo Bichette, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming at you. First pitch moments away. And today's starting pitcher, Cutter Crawford. What do you have on him?
Boogie pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Michael Scott leading things off and takes a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
On the ground, Bichette gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
One down. So stepping in for Boston, Michael Scott. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Laser base hit around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, one out. Now batting Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That smacked on a line to center. Kiermaier pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the play, Luis Urias. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. So they get 3 and draw even. On to inning number 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Michael Scott. 1 for 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
First offering misses the mark. Just missed. And here it comes. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off.
Come on now, rip.
Fouls one away, and now 3 and 2. Righty delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That to right. And that is Springer. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Red Sox go down quietly. They're still down 5-3. Michael Scott up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 8-5.
Everything came together for him. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
1-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. We're through 6 full. Red Sox 8 and the Blue Jays 5. So 2 down. Now Michael Scott.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Outside. The 3-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Cerny makes the play, and that'll do it.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters looked like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And today's starter, Michael Scott. What do we need to know here?
Well, something he had been dreaming about for a long time. His last time out, he got his first big league win. I'm sure he's got that ball secure somewhere that he can enjoy it in the offseason and the years to come. But today, it's time to get back to work, see if he can get number 2.
Ready to go? Whit Merrifield up to the plate. The line to kick the pitch. Up and in, and we are underway. That one's in there. Strike 1. The pitch. And it is 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. And another ball. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Merrifield gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Merrifield on the move. Ground ball to the right side. Casas takes it himself. 1 out in the top of the first. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pulls that one foul. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
1 out and a runner at second. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
In the air, left side. Yoshida has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back now at Fenway. Now here is George Springer. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter, and he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the 1st out.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at-bat without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Upstairs.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. 2nd inning here, no score. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and they jump ahead in the 2nd. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
But yeah, Pap, I met one of them in the field. The other one was shitting on me all day yesterday, today, day before. And then it turns out I'm playing with him now.
First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. Scott, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That's in there, and that's strike one. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Pitch misses, ball one.
Plays it first now.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
On the ground to third. They take the force out number 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield.
Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he deals. Good eye right there.
Hey, nobody away.
On the ground to the left. Devers throws on to first and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Here we go.
First off, just misses. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering way off the plate. That's inside. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is popped up. Devers settles under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got under and popped it up.
Now here is Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Bo Bichette, 2nd-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over. The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. New inning getting started. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First baseman, Vladimir.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And the batter is George Springer. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. One gone, runner at first. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe. pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The next offering misses. And now 3-0. Springer over at second, one down. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. He's already homered in this one. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1 on Belt.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
3-2 now. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And that's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run.
Man, that's tough. You can see him out there working hard to try to get out of that situation, but I just think he tried to do too much.
Varsho can't hold up, and that's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Merrifield up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Popped up. Diving, and he can't make the play. The throw's offline. He's safe, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives a couple of runs.
So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. First and second, 2 down. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Next offering is in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Kicks and deals. Stays alive. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Reds. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Merrill Kelly.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
They left 14 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And starting this one, Jordan Montgomery. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Michael Scott in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating.
Runner on at first with one gone. Michael Scott digs in now. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Come on, baby. Need a pitch. Right now.
2 down, nobody on. And that's outside.
It's your pitch. Drive it right here.
That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here's a 3-0. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out of the center field. And that extends the inning.
Hey, that was a good at-bat. Nice hit right
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now batting Tristan Casas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The pitch. Runner on the go. To third. Chapman. Gets it to first. Third out. Back inside Fenway Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for Boston, Michael Scott. Berrios back to work. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And now 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next to hit, Michael Scott. 1 for 3. Scott, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Ball 1, no strikes. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And a pitch. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. It bangs off the wall. The run scores all the way from first, and they trail by 1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas, trying to deliver as the hero. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Line drive, that's a base hit. Scott headed for the plate. Here's the throw, and he's safe. Tie ball game.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, Nick Pivetta. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Jordan Walker will hit next.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And it gets by him. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay throw. And he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little.
Now the left fielder, Michael Scott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And there are 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a
Michael Scott up next for the Red Sox. Flied out his first time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Popped up. Win right there to make the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
In the air, center field. Carlson makes the catch, and that'll do it. Yep. This is Dylan Carlson.
now batting.
California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. Popped in the air, left field, and there's 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Michael Scott, 1 for 2. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Next offering is in for a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball.
Base knock, center field. He's in safely at second, and a run comes in to score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, right field. Nootbaar makes the catch. Out number 2.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 2 men left stranded, but base is full, 2 gone. Michael Scott getting ready to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
In there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Yoshida, the runner at third. Devers over at second. Alonso at first. 2 out of the inning. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-handed reliever on the ground. They get the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Get one, but it.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. Just about to get started. And pitching in this game, Brian Bayo. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss.
Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. So 2 on with 2 away. Number 12 now at the plate. And the righty deals. Swung on, belted. Into the monster seats and gone. That one felt good. 3rd home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over. Stays through the ball, gets the loft, gets the home.
Back in Boston, bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Michael Scott. The right-hander back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Back foot slider struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak.
Stepping in, Michael Scott. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
That misses. 1-1. And that's outside.
2-1.
Casas off of first with 2 away.
Hey, have a riff like you can. Here you go.
There's the strike. And the right-hander deals. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox 4 and the Cardinals 3. Back here at Fenway, and the batter now, number 35. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And stepping in for Boston, Michael Scott. And first offering is fouled off.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
In the dirt, gets away from Contreras. In there safely. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch.
Michael Scott, the next to hit. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Next pitch is popped up. Arenado drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Cardinals 3. Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
The second baseman,
And that's ripped for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Just about set. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cutter Crawford. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
And that one is inside. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and networks.
Now it's the DH, Michael Scott. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yoshida leads off first with one away. Out towards right center field. Carlson settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And there's two away.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex.
Michael Scott digs in now.
Michael Scott.
Ripped to right, base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
That one lifted to left. Walker gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting.
2 outs. Runner on first. Now batting Tristan Casas. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. They take the force out. Inning over. 1 left for the Red Sox. And we are still scoreless. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Michael Scott will hit next. 1 for 3.
Michael Scott.
Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So 2 down. Next to hit, Alex Verdugo. 0-1 down. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deep. Key it back.
too many, eh, lad? Come on. You can sleep it off down the station.
Riddle me that, pickle me this, hold on to me brush, I'm about to piss.
Well, what are you wearing? Green dungarees and a flat cap? You're not going to believe this. Heavens to beetroot. I need to get that fixed.
I don't need any more bait. I ain't got any money. Alright, here it is. It's not mealworms. It's meals for worms. And it's a bag of soil.
try, but it's your wife.
Hello? Stole the what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. I'll tell him. Hello? Stole the what? Oh, yeah. He's here now. Here for the spirit level bubbles, is it? Well, you're in luck. We just got a fresh batch in this morning. They're in the back here, look. Go right on through. Don't worry. You'll need this. Good luck. Right. Ah. Ah. Yeah. So I says to them, I says, it's an oven glove. Where else am I supposed to put it? In the oven. Oh, hello. Oh, is that real felt? How much? £10 bob. Very reasonable. What do you reckon, love? We still got that cabbage money.
Is that Bootleg Bill? Look, everyone, this young man's caught Bootleg Bill.
It's more of a Cumberland cross, really.
He's got him! He's finally got him! Hey! Three cheers! Hip, hip, hurrah!
Now, settle down, settle down. Thanks to this young man's incredible police work, I can safely declare bootlegging in this town has been knocked on the head.
Still at large.
Oh.
Almost out with this one, Charlie.
Terrific job, Susan. You'll earn that shilling yet. I feel better already. Ooh.
blend. And only 40 years out of date. We'll take the lot. Whoop-de-doo. Hello, shopkeep. Hello. Oh dear, this one's homogenized. Altogether, that's 10 bob. Bye-bye, shopkeep. Yeah.
Okay, I think you've had enough, you greedy little piglet.
Oh, okay, come on, yep, come on through. It's a public bridal way, this. I'll get you a key cut out, call Vonnie right now, in fact.
Well, is it brown on both sides? Right. Is it hot to the touch? Well, Brian, it sounds like you've toasted it. No, it's not going to go back.
Oh dear. Oh, this is the very last thing I wanted to happen. A whole pack of snails in the garden. Oh dear. Oh, get away from me. Oh, horrid snail. Oh. Oh, there's another one going down the well. Oh dear.
A little off-piste here, but another thing worms really love, a rooster's egg. It's not an easy snatch, but by God is the protein worth it.
But we water pet. Just the man I need. New stock's coming and needs setting up. You'll get in hand again, won't you, lass? Lovely stuff, lad. Couldn't have done it better myself.
Alright, if you down the knob. Haven't
been able to enjoy a buffet since. Oh.
Ah! Oh!
Another thrilling installment of the newspaper. 10 bob well spent. Oh, not again! A burger a day makes me feel good. Oh! Ah! Ah!
Now then, Rog, what's up with you?
It's my head, Ron. It's just too big.
Too big? You know me. I don't reckon out can be too big. Does they know? People used to rib me for my head and all.
Really?
Aye. At school they used to call me Panhead. And the kids would call me Fathead. But look at me now. I've made big my business. And I've done all right. And that's done all right and all. Your own shop. Best throwing arm in town. And your Florence is doing well too. 3 jobs. And she's nearly got a B-Tech.
That's true. She's off to uni next year.
Well, there you go. Come on, let's get down pub and have a yard. The boys would love to see you.
Will you pack it in, young boy? Is that enough with Brigadier Bumboy downstairs? Haven't slept a wink.
They've taken Goose Green! HMS Sheffield! April 2nd. 225 dead. Two destroyers, 1 landing ship, 1 landing craft, 1 container ship, 24 helicopters, 10 fighters, 2 frigates.
Attention!
Ah! Key!
There you are, lad.
Oof, you get some heat on that pipe, Rog. I know. It's nearly as big as mine.
It is fucking massive.
There you are, lad.
Doctor says my kicking days are over. Don't know what I'll do now. Oh.
Bobby knocking, is it? Well, how about I give you 2 of these?
Never in all my years of service. Disgraceful. Oh.
If I find one more of my bags burst, litter strewn about the place, I'm gonna clean that one up too. Why would someone do this? Why? Perhaps that's a real puzzle. I suppose I got what I wanted after all. Oh.
Breakfast in bed.
Look who's come for tea.
Hello, lovey. Just in time for soup. All homemade. But oh no, it looks as if our cuckoo clock is broken.
Oh dear, it's really broke. Please won't you help us fix our clock?
Forget that clock and batch this mole. We need to knock him down the hall.
Your garden's fine. Come here instead and help me slice my crusty bread.
Spin my grinder round and round, don't stop until my meat is ground.
I think it's still a little broke. Help us fix our ticky-tock.
Where have you been, lad? Can't you see? There's 40 moles and one of me.
Shall we cut a proper slice? Move the handle left and right.
Spinning quickly is the key to make the mince for shepherd's tea.
Before we all sit down to eat, we'll have to bash on every beat.
Now then, lad, my garden's full of dirty moles you need to cull.
Now then, shall we do it right? Left and right as man rides.
Turn the crank and make it snappy. We need this beef to make the patties.
That meaty gram come out with this. I need to chop up all my fish.
Help me, please, I'm in distress. I just can't see with all this mess.
Forget that, Chuck. We need you more. There's too much soup spilled on the floor. That's it, young man. You've mopped enough. Now help me chop me tatties up.
Help me keep the crime at bay.
My dog needs stroking every day.
Really, Dane? Make it quick.
Spin us round and make us sick.
Hurry up and make it tick.
Give that filthy mole the stick.
Slice the bread and make it thin.
Careful now, my arm is in.
Slice me open right in two.
Steady on, this fan's brand new.
Help us with your sticky floor. I think they need a little more.
Hang on, why is it me itself?
Poor Reggie's quite unwell.
Now we've hit the mother load.
Send us flying down the road.
Cut me head off. I'm a fish.
Who taught you to drive all this?
Looks like money's on the shores. You need to chop some more, of course.
Easy now, let's keep it civil.
Look at little Reggie dribble.
Now I'll come by tea tonight.
Send us flying like a kite.
Fix our clock, it's really rough.
Pop the mole, he's in our hole.
Bash his head, he's nearly dead.
Put the cod until it's dead.
Push that box and bust it too.
Eat it up, it's good for you.
Bang the nail now, please don't fuss.
It's better if you stay with us.
Eat the fish, in the hole, eat the sea.
Bash the mole,
Bash the patty, bash the bounce.
Buttery nose.
Fix the clocks.
Oh, there you are, lovey. It should be ready for you now if you'd like to bob in.
Ah, thank goodness you're here. I'm just about to tuck into this delicious amsani, and I've lost the mayoral mustard.
What a beauty! Oh, I've never seen one as big as that before. Ooh! What a whopping! It must be 18 inches long or more. It's such a lovely colour. It's nice and round and fat. Whoever thought an arrow could grow as big as that?
the Vincent's Assorley on Ilclimore Bartat. We're at the Vincent's Assorley. We're at the Vincent's Assorley on Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. There's been a court in Mary Jane on Ilclimore Bartat. There's been a court in Mary Jane. There's been a court in Mary Jane. There's been a court in Mary Jane on Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. They'll go and get the death of cowed on Ilclimore Bartat. They'll go and get the death of cowed. They'll go and get the death of cowed on Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. Then we shall later bury thee on Ilclimore Bartat. Then we shall later bury thee. Then we shall later bury thee on Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. Then tworms will come and eat thee up on Ilclimore Bartat. Then tworms will come and eat thee up. Then tworms will come and eat thee up on Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. Then ducks will come and gobble up tworms on Ilclimore Bartat. Then ducks will come and gobble up worms. Then ducks will come and gobble up worms on Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. That's where we get us own back on Ilclimore Bartat. That's where we get us own back. Where we get us own back. That's where we get us own back on Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat. On Ilclimore Bartat.
Along the road there lives a guy I'd like you all to know. He grew a great big marrow for the Luton Flower Show. He showed it to a lady who lived just along.